My name's Marcel. I'm the curator here at Wanuskewin. Essentially, my work is developing exhibits both for the galleries and the exhibition hall. I perform research as needed, and I'm also the collections manager. Since the Meewasin Valley Authority acquired Wanuskewin Heritage Park in 1983, we've acquired over 6,000 archival materials detailing the history of Wanuskewin, from our archaeological collections to the constructions to staff to everything in between. So over the past 40 years, we have acquired 6,000, a little bit over 6,000 photographs and archival materials, literary materials. And so we hired Laura Fortier to kind of oversee archiving this collection. Laura followed best archival practices when she created and digitized all these materials and uploaded them onto our Memory Sask database. Our archival collection that Laura has been overseeing holds records from the 1980s to the early 2000s. And a lot of it is the history and growth of Wanuskewin, including our archaeological discoveries. The descriptions in Memory Sask are currently in draft form, with input from elders and knowledge keepers to ensure they are accurate and culturally respectful. Their guidance is vital to align the project with Indigenous protocols and ensure the information is shared properly.
Wanuskewin, I was here before there was a building, and for me it was very special. Our ancestors walked in this land before us. So we always put tobacco down and say thank you for allowing us to walk where you walked before. And there's proof our ancestors were here, because there was all kinds of stuff that they found. The archives are so important. It tells us it's not only the Cree people that were here, there were different tribes. It tells us on the archives they find. We know where those things come from, different style of doing. And that's why the archives are so important, because they tell a story. They tell a story. They tell about who and even when it happened. They can tell that. So it's very important for our people to have archives.
One of our main goals for our archival collection on Memory Sask is to make sure that it's accessible to the Indigenous communities, researchers, and also students. So a lot of the works that are currently on Memory Sask we use to kind of inform how we approach exhibit creation. It's also going to allow us to preserve material cultures of the Northern Plains Indigenous peoples. As Wanuskewin works towards becoming a UNESCO World Heritage Site, this project will help ensure our archives are well organized, digitized, accessible, boosting tourism and educational opportunities. It will also support cultural preservation and provide deeper insights into our shared heritage for both Indigenous and non-Indigenous communities.
For me, Wanuskewin has always been a place of healing, of reflecting. You leave here, you take something with you. It's not an item. It's here. We'll never go back to how it was. We couldn't survive, for one thing. But we should never forget. That's how my mother told me. You should always remember where you came from, your ancestors, what they went through to keep the teachings, she called them, passed on teachings, and how they lived and how they suffered to hang on to the language and to the ceremonies. The old people said, as long as you never forget who you are, it'll be okay. It'll be okay.